This is Wells Cathedral. Look at the sheer size of that. Stunning, all made out of mussel shells. Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful. Nice butterflies as well.
Beautiful.
And this one is all tiny little seashells.
Beautiful things, beautiful things. This is Jack's. Little shop out here called So Vintage. These lovely old sewing machines all along the front here. And then you look inside. This is heaven. Many of my friends who are into. So just look at that. Isn't that like make your heart beat a little faster with excitement of all the possibilities? Just look at that. Gorgeous, hey? Yes, that's my name. These little coffee shops. Nobody's allowed to sit inside here. Everyone has to sit outside. So you actually have to come and sit outside because you're not allowed to sit inside. It's all a little bit difficult still here. This old tree here just full of mistletoe. How many kisses could happen under all that mistletoe? Great big bunches of it. Guy here selling all his beautiful olives. Eat your hearts out, Malaysia. Look at this. Hi.
Good afternoon, I guess. Yeah. Just is.
Look at this. Oh, look. Hummus. Greek beans. Look at this, guys. You ain't finding any of that down the market, are you? Cheese. All this olive oil. Absolutely fantastic. This is the entrance to the palace of the Bishop of Wells in Somerset. We've got jugglers, we've got the moat around here, cathedral around here. Very many millions and millions and millions of years ago, right here on this spot, my first husband proposed to me. That was a big mistake. Not my second husband, that was it. Hear the sound of doves. Look at this, isn't this idyllic?
Real history. 1340, 700 years old. Look at that. And inside of there is the Bishop's Palace.
No. Ah, well he could have been, yes.
Portcullis up there, dropped to keep out the bad guys. Bishop's Palace. I think it's time for us to have a cup of coffee. So, it's a nice little sunny corner, even though it's still freezing cold. At least it's a nice sunny corner, so I think we might indulge in a cup of coffee here and enjoy it. Look at this lovely, beautiful tree. Beautiful tree. I don't know if you can see how the spread of those branches, absolutely stunning. This is the Wells Cathedral. Look at the sheer size of that. Impressive, eh? So here we are at Wells Cathedral. Just thought I'd share it with you so you can see what we're up to. This is our day out, so we're having a little travel around and a look about. I don't know if you can even hear me with my mask on, but as I'm out in public I have to wear it. The church, throughout history, was always the supporter of the arts. Many of the great paintings that we still think of today as the major works of art, the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, the amazing stained glass windows, the one up there, all commissioned by the church. The church had the money, the church could afford to give the money to the artists to create amazing pieces of art, and to a certain extent are still doing so. You'll notice these really amazing chairs here, obviously commissioned and paid for in recent years, but yes, more beautiful stained glass over there. So yes, art and the church were always very, very closely linked, and they could afford to put money into beautiful pieces of artwork. And although this is one of the plainer cathedrals, there are still quite amazing pieces that you can see. Look at this memorial here. It's a rather strange pose, but interesting nonetheless. See all this carving all over him? This is the earliest kind of graffiti. So people have been doing graffiti forever, basically. Look at this, his poor face. So that is all tagging in the day. That is a particularly beautiful window. I'm hoping actually the colours show up. It really is a beautiful one. Little bits of early glass in that one. Another this one seems to be made up of lots of little bits and pieces of earlier broken windows, but put together in quite a cool artistic manner. Very colourful, pretty. You can find art all over the place if you look for it. There's lace work here, needlepoint lace. Here, more beautiful stained glass. Look up at the ceiling. Look at that starburst. Again, this is pieced together bits of broken windows, all put back together again, but still giving a beautiful, colourful stained glass. See even the pipes of the organ over there. Absolutely beautiful. You genuinely do not need to be a religious person to appreciate beautiful things. Again, look, more tagging, more graffiti, hundreds of years old graffiti. You can see at one point in time this had all been painted up. He's rather a fine gentleman with a tiger at his feet, or a lion at his feet. A lion lying. These old bishops, all lying in splendour. Font. Called the Palm Courtyard. Big old yew tree there. Yew trees and churchyards go to hand in hand. It's kept a lot of stonemasons busy for many years. Other side. That's a nice line. Dear kindred shades, accept this last adieu, this tribute paid to virtue and to you. That's sweet. Around the corner now. Back out to the exit. Huge, great long cloisters. The memorial stones on the walls.